In a brand new interview, Zack Snyder reflects on his experience with the DC Universe and the handling of those characters. And one thing he said has stood out to many people, and certainly many of you wanted me to talk about it. And that's him saying that if Batman isn't a killer, then Batman is irrelevant. So once again, this comes at us from Zack Snyder, who recently just talked a little bit more about everything. Let's put it that way. And again, he points to his interpretation of the DC characters and specifically talking about limitations and what fans expect from these characters. And then he talks about Batman. And he brings up how Batman traditionally chooses not to kill his enemies. But he says, well, to him, if Batman isn't killing, then okay, I want him to. And he says, I want to put him in situations where he is going to do that. And if Batman isn't killing, then to him, Batman is irrelevant and not the character he wants. So essentially what he's talking about is he didn't like Batman the way Batman was, presented for a majority of his run. We're talking like 99.95% of Batman's run has been a no-kill rule, especially the last 30, 40 years where it really became a thing. And the way he's talking about it is he just doesn't like it. He likes the idea of Batman, but he doesn't like the way Batman was handled, so he wanted to put his own spin on it, which again, I can appreciate. I don't have to like it to appreciate that he wanted to do something different. The only reason that a lot of people got upset is because, well, we ended up with everything we ended up getting, and when people complained, there wasn't a course correct. It was more of a doubling and tripling down, which turned a lot of people away, which naturally was sort of expected, I think, to some degree. So him saying things like this just further divides his fan base and the DC fan base, and it is what it is. It's all in the past now. I can certainly appreciate what he tried to do. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying from the, deconstructive point of view that he has of how he wanted to handle Batman. And obviously he knows it didn't work out. So clearly a lot of people didn't like it. I think that's sort of the takeaway here and what he's saying.